Hi, this is your fitness friend. So today's routine is perfect if you re someone who works at a desk, or you re just studying, or you spend way. It's too much time on your phone because it's gone. Nah, help you with that forward head, posture, and rounded shoulders, and that general feeling of tightness that we all get from looking down at our devices all day. This routine is also super quick. It's only 10 minutes long, so even if you are super duper busy, I promise you can find 10 minutes in your day to do this routine, and it will instantly make you feel better. So let's jump right into it. All right, we are starting on the top of our mat with a plank position. So hands are right under the shoulders, body in a nice straight line from head to heels, engaging those core muscles, keeping your hips nice and level. You don't want them to sag down or go up, nice level. And then we're going to hold this plank position while we take alternating steps back. So we're going to take one foot back, then the other foot back, bringing our hips down towards the ground, almost like we're doing a little pike position. Hold this for 5 breaths and then press into those toes. Bring your feet back to the front and come back up into that plank. So again, we're going to hold this plank, take one foot back, take the other foot back, hold for 5 breaths, and then press back up into that plank. Go ahead and repeat that 5 more times. So you'll be doing each side 3 times total. That was 2 sides, 2 sets. Let's go ahead and do our third set right now. Again, holding the plank while you take both feet back, hips down towards the ground, hold for 5 breaths. Press back up into the plank, and then you're going to step one foot back, other foot back. Now, you see my hips are starting to sink a little bit lower here because I have to work a little harder to come back up to that plank. Because remember, we've already done 2 sets, so this is really working those stabilizing muscles and those legs core muscles as well. We re-gone na, hold this for 5 breaths, and then we re-gone na, press back up into that plank, and then it has one last time, one last round of plank. Taking those feet back, hold for 5 breaths, and then pressing back up into that plank. Good job! All right, now we are going to come over to the side of our mat and work on opening up the chest and the shoulders. So we were going to start in a push-up position, and then we were going to bend our right arm, take it behind our back, and we were going to drop our chest down towards the ground as far as we can. Okay, so you should feel a stretch through all of the front of your body, from your shoulder all the way down to your hip flexor. Okay, and then you're going to straighten that elbow, press back up, and then bend that left elbow. Drop the chest down towards the ground and then straighten that left elbow and press back up. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky, so feel free to come back up to the top of your mat if you need to, and if you do and feel like you're re-getting enough of a stretch, you can always use your opposite hand to push yourself down further. But we are going to do 5 of these on each side, and then we going to switch and do the other side. So let's go ahead and try these out. All right, arm bends behind the back, chest down towards the ground, straighten that elbow, press back up. Left elbow drops down towards the ground, straighten that elbow, press back up. Remember to breathe through all of your stretches, and then you're going to go ahead and repeat that for 4 more reps. So 3, 2, 1, and then switching sides. Right arm drops down, left arm bent, drops down, straighten that elbow, and press back up. Remember, you can use your left hand to help guide yourself further down if you need to. All right, let's do 4 more of these. 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to finish off with an extra one here at the end. All right, next move is a seated twist, and this is great. It's for decompressing the spine and stretching out those hip flexors, which you're probably feeling pretty tight from sitting all day. So we've re-gone, na, sit with our legs crossed, and then we re-gone, na, take our right hand and put it behind our back, and then we re-gone, na, reach over and grab our left foot. Now if you can't reach your foot, just grab onto your left shin, and then we re-going to pull that left leg across the midline of our body towards our right side. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of your left hip, okay? And then you're going to switch sides. Reaching that right hand behind your back, grabbing onto your left foot, pulling that left leg across the midline of your body towards the left side, stretching out those hip flexors, breathing into that stretch. Now, if this is uncomfortable for any reason, you can always loop a strap around the arch of your foot instead of trying to actually grab onto your foot. And you can also loop it underneath your thigh as well if it helps you get a little bit deeper into that stretch. All right, we're going to hold this for 5 breaths on each side. So let's go ahead and start that timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switching sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, this next move is a seated cat camel, and this is another great one for decompressing the spine and releasing tension in the upper back and neck. So starting in a nice upright position, hands are on your knees, elbows are out to the sides, fingers are pointing up. And then you going to inhale and drop your head down towards your knees, and then exhale and lift up. Arching through the spine, dropping back down, inhale, and then exhale. You're just going to keep repeating that cat camel position, inhaling as you drop down and then exhaling as you lift up. Now, if this feels weird to do with your hands on your knees, you can also place your hands on your belly and do the same exact motion. Just making sure that you still inhaling as you drop down and then exhaling as you lift up. All right, we're going to hold this for 10 breaths. So let's go ahead and start that timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last move is a shoulder and neck stretch. You can either stay seated or you can stand up if that feels better for you. If you're standing, just make sure you're re-standing up nice and tall. And if you're re-seated, just make sure you're re-sitting up nice and tall. And then you're going to take your right hand and place it on the top of your head. And then you're going to take your left hand and place it on your right elbow.
Oh.
Now, if you can't reach your elbow, then just reach as far down as you can towards your right shoulder, and then you going to gently pull your right arm down towards your right shoulder. You should feel a nice stretch through your left side of your neck, and then you going to switch sides. Right hand goes to the top of your head, left hand on your right elbow, and then gently pulling that right arm down towards that right shoulder. Holding that stretch for 5 breaths. Now, if this is too intense for you, you can always just rest your hand on the opposite shoulder instead of trying to pull it down. All right, let's hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is it. You did it. Look at you. That was a full-body 10-minute desk workout. See how it feels when you actually do it? I bet you feel so much better. I know I do. Every time I do this routine, I feel energized and I feel loose and ready to tackle the rest of my day. So hopefully you feel the same way. If you did enjoy this routine, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe because we post new videos every single week. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I hope you move more and sit less. Bye.